Mandi says she is sick and tired of her ex-husband, James, and his attempts to ruin her life. According to her, James recently made a post on social media accusing her of taking drugs during her pregnancy, which resulted in the death of their unborn child.
November 2019, approximately, I received a message from a friend that told me some things about Mandi that I didn't at first believe. I was told that she was drinking and doing drugs to try to kill our firstborn son because she was afraid that it wasn't mine and I was going to find out. Our firstborn son was stillborn at 31 weeks. About a month and a half later, we got married, and then subsequently we have had 2 children since then, and now we're divorced. She says that I'm trying to ruin her life. She's not wrong. I would like to, especially if she did do something to our son. Honestly, it's a win-win for me. If she's telling the truth, then awesome. I can get that out of my head. I can stop thinking on it. I can let it go and move forward. And if she's not, if she's lying, well then a lot of people are gonna know that, and I'm not gonna have anything to do with it. And there's a lot of people that she knows that are gonna be watching this episode.
What the hell did you do to that guy?
Married him.
I mean...
Divorced him.
I mean, you know, it's a little chilling to hear him say the things he says.
Basically, he's never let it go that I wanted to leave him. While we were married, I wanted to get divorced a few times.
Why?
It got really toxic, it got abusive, it got to the point where we were like, this is just too much, the kid shouldn't be involved in this, and we need to part our ways. But he never wanted me to go.
You lost a child, the first child that I assume that you got pregnant with him?
Yes, it's been almost 6 years now.
And he says that, let's cover a couple things he accuses you of. One, that the baby wasn't his.
That's not true.
Okay. Did he ever bring this up before?
No, this is all news to me, actually.
Okay. So he says you cheated on him, and that's why you tried to kill the baby, because you didn't want to get found out that you were cheating on him.
Yeah, apparently.
Okay. And then you did all kind of drugs and booze.
Yeah, that's also news to me.
Was he aware? Was he watching you get all liquored up and drugged out?
No, I've never done drugs.
So he
or
never
anything.
came to you and said, hey, you better stop boozing because you're pregnant. You better put that crack pipe down.
Yeah, nope, never.
Because the child was stillborn. They had to run all kind of blood tests on you and stuff, right?
Blood tests plus antidotes.
They didn't find
autopsy.
drugs on you?
Nope.
You weren't charged with the crime?
Nope.
Okay. And now you're with somebody else?
Yes.
And that drives them crazy.
Yeah. Basically,
Right?
I'm happy I've moved on, and he doesn't want that.
And he doesn't like that?
He hasn't seen his other kids in over 2 years.
So you have, what, 2 boys?
A daughter and a son.
A daughter and a son. And he hasn't seen them in over 2 years?
That is correct.
I just can't believe that, I'm guessing you. Anyone who knows my ex, listen up. I found out all kinds of stuff about her, and I'm telling all of you, she's a drug user, not sure what kind, but she killed your child because she was scared I'd find out that she wasn't mine. She's a murderer and a liar. You're a murderer and a liar. Beware, AKA, she cheated on me the entire time we were together. And all I can do is let the world know who she really is. That woman deserves to be spit on whenever you see her. She's the lowest form of low. Murderer.
I just want him to move on and get over it and just be happy with his life.
See, I try to walk, you know, the line before anybody comes out, right?
Yeah.
And this is him right now.
Yeah.
He walked off the stage. He's in the hallway now, boo-hooing. He's giving us the boo-hoo. Boo-hoo! I had to go on a business trip the last couple days, right? Mm-hmm. And I haven't seen my kids because, like, I went to bed very late last night. I got up this morning. They went to school. I miss my kids. I haven't seen them in 2 nights. 2 nights I haven't seen them. This guy hasn't seen his kid in 2 years. Can we get the baby out here? I have to go to him. I got a bad knee today. What the hell, man? What's going on, James?
How you doing, Steve?
Are you upset?
Very.
About what?
Just being portrayed as someone who doesn't care about my kids.
Well, you did post that thing about your kid's mother, right?
I did.
About how everybody should spit on her?
Mm-hmm. I did.
You know, you're calling her a murderer. Do you really believe she's a murderer?
I don't want to. That's why
But
I'm
do
here.
you believe that she's a murderer?
I
mean, you posted that she is.
I did. Someone that was close to Mandi came to me and told me this information. I don't believe you that
Any
you didn't
chance I
cheat
could
on
get
me.
you to come out on stage?
Sure.
Thank you. The whole time you were married, did you ever think that she was cheating on you?
Many times.
She ever admit to you that she cheated on you?
Twice.
You told him you cheated on him?
One time we were actually on a break, and I did sleep with somebody else, and I did tell him, and then we got legally separated, so with my
That's not
boyfriend,
cheating.
so yeah.
Right. You ever cheat on her?
Never signed a legal separation.
Did you ever cheat on her?
Yes.
Because you were living with her at the time, right?
Right.
Were you observing her behavior?
Yeah.
Were you going to bed with her at night?
Every night.
Okay, did you see her doing drugs?
Not at all.
Then why would you believe that?
Because people have been blinded before.
But you're that blind? Let me ask you a question. Standing on my stage today, you have 2 living children, right?
I do.
How is she as a mother?
I don't know.
You don't know. You haven't seen your kids in 2 years. Explain that to me.
Well, first of all, I went to prison, and that took up a good chunk of
Oh,
it.
yeah. That's kind of hard to do, to see anybody. What'd you go to prison for anyways?
Malicious destruction of property.
Whose property?
Car lot.
Okay.
Popped some tires.
Were you drunk?
No. Well,
On drugs?
I was on drugs at the time.
So we know where this is going. So, in fact, you were the one doing drugs.
I was.
Okay.
Because why would somebody come out of the blue after all this time and say something like that? That's a pretty far-fetched lie to just mess someone's day.
Right. Why would somebody do that? And then my question to you is, why would she kill your child?
That's a very good question as well.
Yeah. Let's bring Jace up. No fighting. Okay. I have no idea what you can add to this.
He just needs to leave us alone. Like we don't post about him. We don't talk about him. He just needs to grow up and leave us alone. That's it. I mean, we're just tired of it.
Pretty simple request. If she passes, will you leave her alone?
Absolutely. I was planning on leaving her alone until I got that information anyway.
So Mandi came here today because she wants to live her life. We asked Mandi during your first pregnancy, did you use any form of illegal drugs? You answered no. During your first pregnancy, did you do anything to deliberately harm your unborn child? You answered no. The results came back the same to each question, and they came back that Mandi told the truth.
I never posted on Facebook. I should have either contacted you or contacted somebody that knew you to get you to contact me and ask you what's going on. Why am I hearing this from your close friends? You can say that, but I know who it was, okay? I know what they told me, and they told it to me, and the way they told it to me, I believed them, stupidly, but I did believe them, and I, in my anger and impulsivity, posted it on Facebook, and for that, I do apologize.
So you need to really focus, and believe me, it's not an easy thing to do. You really have to say, wake up every day and say, what am I going to do to better my life? And how am I going to be a better father? Because even when things are going good, like right now in my life, I got a great marriage, got a great job, doing pretty good in my own life, not making, bad decisions, things like that. And even I wake up every day and say, what can I do to be a better dad, a better husband, right? And you need to not listen to goofballs and telling you conspiracy theories and about things that you can't control. I'm sorry for your loss of a child that happened, your first one. But now you got to move on from that. You can be a victim, or you can concentrate on establishing a good relationship with the woman you're with now. Going out and convincing somebody to take a chance on you so you can earn a living, so you can be productive with your life. You need to focus on those things. And how can I be the better James? Just like I would think that a lot of people look at themselves and say, how can I make myself better? And that should be your entire focus right now. Things that happened in the past, if you keep looking backwards, you're not going to see the things that are going to hit you right in the face moving forward. Okay? You need to keep the focus forward. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. I hope things work out for you.
you.